Hello everybody, and welcome back to your Monday forecast using the tarot and the oracles, just to see what guidance we have and what energy we have for these few days ahead. So before we waste any more time, let's get right into it. And while I'm shuffling, let me just introduce myself again. My name is Debbie. I'm a psychic medium and your general neighborhood woo-woo lady. Okay, so for today and tomorrow being Monday and Tuesday of the 4th and 5th of January 2020, let's see what energy we're dealing with today and tomorrow. Okay, let's see. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Now if you look at that card, that lady is sitting there and she's holding on to her money. I don't know if you can see clearly, this card is very well loved and very well used, as you can see. So she's holding on to her money, and this card is all about control, not willing to let go, right? So therefore, this card for today and tomorrow, you're being advised to, I'm hearing, look at money differently. Try to see money now as an energy of exchange, right? Rather than a commodity, if you will. So I'm hearing Spirit say, look at your money, look at your finances as energy of exchange. Ask yourself questions like, are you getting paid enough for the work that you do, right? Are you charging enough for the work that you do? And are you giving enough for the money that you are commanding for what you do? So here I'm being told that we're working on balance, balancing to do with money, balancing to do with finances, and also balancing to do with our self-worth, right? Because money is very intrinsically linked to our sense of self, our self-worth, and our value ultimately. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm also hearing let go of control as well. Life doesn't always have to go according to how we dictate. Note to self. Anyway, okay, now let's see what guidance comes from the Angels and Ancestors deck by Carl Gray. So this card here says Broken Arrow, and it says embrace the energy of peace. So if I can put these two together, the 4 of Pentacles and the Broken Arrow, I would interpret this as being let go of the need to control everything, right? Let go of the need to hold on to everything so tightly, right? And try adopt an energy of peace rather than beating yourself up or fighting with others over money, right? Or resources. Embrace the energy of peace. There's no need to struggle. There's no need to fight. Spirit is saying when we put down our weapons, as in our words, our actions, then life has a way of correcting itself when we are gentle and we are driven by peace and not by the desire to be right. Okay, so there's that. Now let's see what guidance we have from the Wisdom of the Oracle. I love this deck. This is such a lovely go-to. I love working with this deck. So let's see. You'll often see my daily cards on these. Okay. It says go the distance. So if you look at this card, there's that. I think it's a leopard flying across the desert here. Okay. But what's sticking out for me is as it's like racing forward, it looks like it's losing some of its spots. So I would interpret this card to mean that in the quest for trying to manage finances and trying to gain control over those finances, be mindful of being peaceful and don't lose yourself in the process. Don't lose who you really are when it comes to money, because Spirit is saying this is going to be a bit of a theme for this month, is money being redefined, us redefining who we are because of money. Don't lose yourself in the quest for the finish line. Don't lose your true self, your authenticity in pursuing all that glitters, right? Don't lose yourself, right? Very important. Very interesting message there for today and tomorrow. Okay, now let's have a look and see what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, what energy do we have? We have the 7 of Cups. Now that lady is looking up at all of her options above her head there, if you can see nicely there. There's all these cups above her head. She's indecisive. She doesn't know which way to go, right? So, and the cups is the element of water, emotion. So here I would interpret this card to be, make some decisions, no more procrastinating. Have a look at your life and see, where are you being undervalued? Where are you being maybe taken advantage of? Where is your value not being celebrated? And choose differently now. It's time for something else, something new. And I'm hearing a birthing of a new you, right? So this would be going in maybe a bit of a new direction with your life, right? Changing direction. And they're saying, be aware of paradigm shifts here, huge changes this week, where it's almost like you're going to wake up one morning and go, that's it, I'm done, I'm finished, I've had enough, screw it, stuff it, I'm finished. So be careful of snap decisions, right? Some of them might be good ones and some of them might be bad ones, right? And how you'll know the difference is by your gut feel. Your gut will let you know if a snap decision is a good one or not. In other words, if that snap decision brings you peace, go with it. If that snap decision makes you feel unsettled and ill and just weird, then that's not a good snap decision to make. Wait a little bit before. Look at your options. Weigh your options up carefully before deciding. But don't not decide, because that's also a decision, right? Don't procrastinate. It's time for choices, right? That's Wednesday and Thursday. Now let's see what Oracle guidance is here from our angels and ancestors for Wednesday and Thursday. It says, Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Okay. So again here with this wanting to make leaps and bounds, taking very quick forward motion, doing things seemingly out of the blue, I'm being told here we need to really jump off the cliff and trust that we'll have wings, because the wings will be there. Oh yeah, there's an eagle, wings, right? So we have wings, but we need to jump first, and the wings will be there when we need them to be, right? So have faith. As much as your choices and decisions, you're not sure where you're going or where you're headed, trust anyway. Trust in the unknown. Trust that your Creator has your back no matter what. Okay. So there's that for Wednesday and Thursday. Now, oh shit, just put that in my water. Great. Okay, so let's see, what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? Blessed, it says. Okay. Now, this card is all about things turning out better than what you expected. So for Wednesday and Thursday, we start off with, where did I put it now? Oh yeah, I'll put it over here. Wednesday and Thursday, we start with making decisions, choices, options, possibly procrastinating a little. We're being told to trust in the unknown, to take leaps, to trust that we'll be caught, we'll be supported. And if we do that, we'll realize that there are blessings, that we're more blessed than what we thought, and there'll be a positive outcome to the choices and decisions that you've been guided to make. So we've really been called upon this week to have more faith, I think, than what we've actually ever had before, trusting that we're being held and that we're being supported, and that ultimately everything is going to be okay. Right, so there's that one. Now, let's see, Friday and the weekend. Let's have a look. What do we have? Friday and weekend, we have, I love this card. Please excuse the top of it. Luna chewed it. Anyway, that's Luna, my cat, by the way. Anyhow, so this card talks about, if you look at it nicely, you can see there's harmony, happy days, there's a married couple or a couple with a little boy, there's a rainbow. It's all about contentment. And the number 10 is about an end of a cycle, it's about completion. So it looks like this week in general is all about overhaul, and we get to enjoy the benefits on the weekend, right? So yeah, harmony and peace being restored. Support, I'm also hearing support of loved ones, support of family, coming out of nowhere to help, right? So that's lovely. Also, I'm hearing if you've been called to help and support others, please do so. This wonderful time that we're in at the moment that is so testing for all of us. If anything, it's teaching us humanity, right? It's teaching us to be grateful for what we have, to look after ourselves, to look after our loved ones, and to be compassionate, and to be humanitarian, right? So lots of that energy this weekend, which is really nice. Okay, so now let's see, what do we have from the angels and ancestors for Friday and the weekend? What guidance is here? That one. It says, warrior, be fearless and stand strong. So when I put this together, we can be strong and fearless with the backing of our family, right? With your support behind you, the people that love you, the people that have your back, enable you to be fearless and to be strong and to do what it is that you need to do in front of you, right? I'm also hearing the word ancestors. So being fearless and being strong and doing what you need to do, please understand your ancestors are behind you too. As in your moms, your dads, your grannies, your grandpas, your great, all those beings behind you, they've got you too, right? You're being supported. And again, being strong about the choices and decisions that you're making. Now, what wisdom do we have here? I'm torn between two, so I'm taking both. Okay, so what do we have? We have, the one card says why, and the other one says chop wood. So Friday and the weekend, the why is all about, what is your why? Why do you want the things that you want? Why are you doing the things that you're doing? What is your motivation? And I'm hearing it's time to clean up our motivation, right? So in other words, let's say you've been doing the same thing for so long because of a certain reason. Now, and again, I'm hearing money, right? Money and career and things like that. Why do you do the work that you do? Why do you have the business that you have? Why do you charge for what you do? Or rather, why do you charge the way you do? Do you maybe deserve more? Why do you do things the way that you do? What is your motivation, right? Then when you are clear on your motivation, then get to work, okay? So chop wood is about exactly that. As that saying goes, chop wood, carry water. So even if you don't have anything to do right now, even if you don't have any work to do, or God forbid you're jobless, right? Spirit is saying, get in touch with your why. Why do you want a job? What kind of job do you want? Why, right? Never mind to pay the bills, but what else is that job going to do for you? Is it just going to be a place you go to get paid that makes your life a living hell? Or is it going to be a place that you go to where you use all of your talents, you love what you do, and you get paid well, right? There's a difference. So get in touch with your why. And then when you're clear, right, on what it is that you really want to do, get to work. Chop wood, carry water, right? And it's in the chopping wood and the carrying water every day that we eventually get to where we want to be, right? So quite a profound message there. So to recap, what I love about this week, for a start, is we are really getting clear on our priorities and our motives. We're really getting clear on why we do the things. Sorry, I need tea in my life. We're getting very clear on why we do the things that we do, getting very clear on our self-worth, getting very clear on our priorities, right? And also understanding that we do have backup. We have our family that love us and support us, and we also love and support them back, right? What I'm also really loving about this week is I'm hearing getting hands dirty. So don't be afraid to put the hard work in, because whatever hard work you put in this week, you will see results for. And I'm also hearing we'll have the strength and the drive to do it. So really, really nice week this week for the first week of 2021, right? I'm also hearing Spirit say that this week is not going to be without a little bit of drama here and there. It's almost like our triggers from last year having its last hurrah. And Spirit is saying when that happens, remember what you've learned from last year. Remember that you have the ability to choose. You have the ability to make choices about how you react to certain situations. We don't have to react and respond from our traumas anymore. We can now react and respond from a place of wisdom and calm and peace and compassion, right? And watch how quickly those triggers lose their power. Okay, so I hope that helps you, and I hope that gives you a little bit of upliftment for this week. And I wish you all so much love and peace and happiness in this year. And just know that this year we are going to be the most powerful we've ever been. So time to unleash your power, to use it. Yeah, and spread that light out there, because sure, lots going on out there, hey. So sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful day. And if you enjoy these videos, please don't forget to subscribe, to share, to like, to leave comments. I love reading your comments. So sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye.